Hello, my name is Jacko. Did you know that we and many of our people are good athletes? We can play football and many other sports better than anybody else. We can run faster and jump higher and can do some amazing things. We're also great hunters. But we can only do these things if we stay strong by keeping our hearts strong. Rheumatic fever makes our heart weak. Stopping rheumatic fever keeps our hearts strong. Here are some other comments for some people you may know.
Hi, I'm Norma. Rheumatic fever is a bad sickness. It's a big problem for many Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander children.
Each year in Central Australia alone, up to 10 people with a history of rheumatic fever or rheumatic heart disease will die. Most of these will be caused directly by rheumatic heart disease itself. The great tragedy lies in the fact that most of these people are young, and worse still, almost all of them are completely preventable.
Rheumatic fever can damage your heart. It's a sickness you don't need, you gotta know from the start. Now it's caused by streptococcus and you gotta know this. Now listen to me or you're gonna start to get sick. Go to the clinic, now this ain't no joke. You've gotta go and see them even for a sore throat.
It's caused by a germ called strep. Strep can get into your throat and into your skin, and you won't even know. Sometimes strep makes your throat sore or you get skin sores. Later you may get sick and your joints swell up and you feel hot. That's rheumatic fever. Rheumatic fever can damage your heart and make it weaker.
If you notice that you have a sore throat, or swollen and painful joints, or strange twitching movements of your arms and your face that you can't control, please make sure you go to the clinic to get checked out. If somebody in your family has had a history of rheumatic fever or rheumatic heart disease, please make sure you go to the clinic to get a checkup from your local health worker, nurse or visiting doctor. It's very important that you go to your clinic regularly for checkups. The health worker, nurse or doctor will be interested in having a listen to your heart and listen to your chest to see how you're going. Sometimes they may want to ask you to undergo an echocardiogram. This is basically an ultrasound of your heart. It gives us a very good picture of how your heart is working and if there's been any more damage to the valves.
Don't be afraid to go to the clinic. They will keep you strong and healthy.
Rheumatic fever can damage your heart. It's a sickness you don't need, you gotta know from the start. Now it's caused by streptococcus and you gotta know this. Now listen to me or you're gonna start to get sick. Go to the clinic, now this ain't no joke. You've gotta go and see them even for a sore throat. So listen to me cause you know that it's smart. Now you know rheumatic fever can damage your heart. Remember to take your medicine so you can stay ahead of it.
If you've had a history of rheumatic fever or rheumatic heart disease, you should be on injections of bicillin every 4 weeks. This is the most important and effective way of preventing further damage to your heart from further episodes of acute rheumatic fever.
If you keep getting rheumatic fever, your heart may be too weak to play sport or even walk around. You may even need a heart operation.
The idea is to prevent it before it gets so bad that you need an operation.
At first you get better, but rheumatic fever can come back again. And each time it can make your heart weaker.
Rheumatic fever can damage your heart. It's a sickness you don't need, you gotta know from the start. Now it's caused by streptococcus and you gotta know this. Now listen to me or you're gonna start to get sick. Go to the clinic, now this ain't no joke. You've gotta go.
Here I am in Melbourne at the MCG behind me. We're going to be talking to a couple of our good footy players from the Territory. Melbourne Football Club's Aaron Flash Davey and Matty Rekka Whelan.
If we get sick, we can't play. That's why we make sure we eat the right foods, get a good night's sleep and get a regular checkup from our doctor. And we always accept the medicine and treatment they give us.
The medicine you take to stay healthy is like the training we do for footy. We don't like it, we have to do it to get better. So don't drop the ball and stay on the medicine.
Talk to your doctor or your health worker on the best way to do this, and let's all kick a goal together.
Be brave, like our hunters and our footballers. Take your needles every month and be strong.
To stay healthy is to wash your hand and stay clean. But if you get sick, you must take your medicine.
I have seen a lot of rheumatic fever in my time, and there have been a lot of good stories of people taking their medication, getting their needles each month and staying healthy. The most important thing is we can stop this.
I didn't know much about rheumatic fever and the damage it can do, but the important thing I learnt is that it can be prevented.
If you want to become a top football player, sports person or a leader of your people, just remember to follow your dreams and keep our culture strong.
Stopping rheumatic fever keeps you strong, your heart strong, your family and your community strong.
So listen to me cause you know that it's smart. Now you know rheumatic fever can damage your heart. So listen to me cause you know that it's smart. Now you know rheumatic fever can damage your heart.